So we've made it to my favorite closed back road here. Hopped off the bike. Gonna take a look at all the mods. I got a cheat sheet here in my hand so I don't misinform you on any of the mods that I'm about to show you. We're gonna work from the top of the bike down to the bottom and the back. You guys can check out any of these mods. I will list them in the video as I go along, as well as in the description. So let's get right into it here. Okay, so looking at the top of the bike, we've got a multitude of mods up front here. I guess we'll start with the light. So I have replaced all the running lights with LED, the main light in there. See if you can get a peek at it. That is a LED light, as well as LEDs in the running lights. I was not able to find what lights specifically those are. However, I just found a good rated light for this bike on Amazon. Right above that, we have the Puig windscreen. So this is I guess they have a touring screen. This is just the smaller screen. It doesn't actually have a name. I checked out my invoice. It's just, you know, whatever small Puig windscreen I found on Revzilla. Back from that, we've got the CRG RC2 levers. I have both the brake in red, as well as the clutch in red. These are fully adjustable RC2 levers. They've been phenomenal. Love them. You know, if you guys have any questions, I'm not really going to go over my opinion on every single mod. I just want to kind of get a list out there for you. So if you have questions, leave them in the comments. I'm happy to answer how I've enjoyed kind of each piece. You'll see I also have these Puig mirrors, bar end mirrors on both sides of the bike. These are the Puig High-Tech Type 4 bar end mirrors. I eliminated the typical mirrors that go here. I just don't like the look of them, so I went with bar ends. Moving towards the middle, you'll see I have the GPS that I've noted. This is the Beeline Moto. I love this GPS, it's been really great. On the other side, I have my Quadlock mount with the vibration dampening for my cell phone, which is a huge help. You guys see that in my riding videos. My phone's always mounted there. And then towards the inside, I have just a little USB connector, actually, zip tied to the bar here. You can see here, it's got two USB connectors. So if I ever am on the road for a long time, need to charge my phone for any reason, you know, I'm not stuck. I can just keep my bike running, charge my phone up. So moving down towards the middle is probably a good way to go. Most recently, I just put on, you'll see these pieces here. These were actually frame sliders that I just got. You'll notice there's no frame slider puck on it though, because I didn't realize that they were sold separately. So those are on their way. But those are Woodcraft frame sliders. So yeah, once I get those pucks in, and I'll show you the other side as well, I will have those put on, just that frame slider puck that goes over this and mounts to it. But yeah, that's I meant to do that a very long time ago, but I finally got around to it. I'm glad I did that. So moving back from there, you'll notice the exhaust, obviously one of my favorite pieces. So this is the LeoVince Underbody Evo 2 exhaust. So I went with this personally for looks, and also found a lot of good videos online of the sound. I love the sound of this exhaust. It's a little bit unique compared to some of the other ones, and it is full headers and everything up into obviously the exhaust port on the engine, and that was bought as a full package. Moving back further, we have the these also I got at the same time that I got the frame sliders. These are the Evotech Performance rear axle spools. So this is a through bolt that goes through this rear axle completely and gives me spools on the back. I have a track stand, Paddock stands as well, that I guess you could consider a mod, that used to hook up, or not hook, but go under the flat part of the swing arm to lift the bike up, but it's much easier now with these Paddock stands. I really like that. It's a great, it's been a great addition since I put them on. So much easier to clean the bike with those. So moving to the back, I'm just going to cover my plate here. I actually have the Yoshimura Fender Eliminator, so it really tidies up. You see the back here, it's just a lot smaller, has room for the stock turn signals, as well as does have an underbody or an underlight right here to light up the frame or the plate at night, which is great. It was really easy to install. I love the look of that. It's so much cleaner than the standard. So honestly, for mods, that oh, one more that I did miss, this is so easy for me to miss because everything's on it, is I replaced the handlebars on this bike. So the stock ones, I read a little bit about, and people mentioned that it was more comfortable for larger riders. I'm 6'1". For a little wider reach, I got the, let's see what these are even called. Yeah, Renthal Street Ultra Low bars is what I went with. I saw a lot of good recommendations online on forums. They're super nice. I've really enjoyed them. They're comfortable and wide. And attached to those at the same time, I put on the ProTaper pillow tops. These grips, they are not stock grips. The stock grips are so-so, honestly. These really help with vibration. They're super squishy, really comfortable, easy to put on. I just cut the ends off so I could keep my bar end mirrors on there. So that's really all of it. My list is the bar and mirrors, the Fender Eliminator, the windscreen, an exhaust, my Paddock stands that I actually own. They're obviously not here with me. I wouldn't bring my Paddock stands out. The levers, bars, the grips, the rear axle spools, Woodcraft frame sliders, Beeline Moto, Quadlock, the charging port, my LED headlights. Some things I might want to do down the road would be the maybe a new air intake, like a new filter, and possibly bringing it to a performance shop to get it remapped for my exhaust and an intake. But we'll see. So I hopefully this was helpful for you guys and you enjoyed it. I just wanted to keep it short and sweet. I haven't posted in a few days, and you know, like I said, this was requested by a couple people on my channel, so hopefully it's helpful. Check the description for the listing of you know, the full listing of all the mods that I just read off. And again, if you have questions, let me know. If you can like, subscribe to the channel, leave me a comment, I'd really appreciate it. Until next time, you know, stay safe, ride safe, enjoy your bike, obviously within your limits. I always say it. We'll catch you on the next one. Peace.